Hi friends, welcome to Ashu's DIY. Today we will learn how to make this wonderful, I call this DNA bracelet. So it looks like a DNA pattern, but um, so as you guys can see what it is. It looks very pretty. I used these two colors which is from Beebeecraft. This is a Beebeecraft collab video. I use these two colors. These are 0.8 millimeter Chinese knotting cord. I bought this as a set of 28 spools, and I'm using these two colors for the demonstration today. So and also in this I haven't used any beads in this pattern. It is just basic macrame knots, and then as you guys can see, I have used two beads at the bottom. That's all I used, but I wanted to try and use beads in this thing. I'll show you guys without beads as well, and then I will show you guys with beads. The thing is, this is like a really nice pattern, and it's rounded, it's substantial to look at, and it has two different colors. You can make this in one single color as well, but two different colors actually looks pretty good. So for this we need 0.8 millimeter Chinese knotting cord, pair of scissors, a ruler, lighter, and then we need some beads. So whichever beads fits through the 8 millimeter Chinese 0.8 millimeter Chinese knotting cord will work. I'm using 8 of seed beads, and this is Toho in the matte blue, and then this one is a shiny purpley like multicolor 8 of seed beads as well. So what I'm gonna do is, first of all, cut my cord. You need 3 cords. Okay, the basic color, you're gonna use the base cord with one color. So I'm going to use this as my base cord, and the knotting cord I will use one of this measure and one of this, which is the accent color that I'm going to use. Yeah, I know it's a little bit of a lighter combination, but I just want to give it a try. This is very nice spring color, I would say. So let's see. So I'm going to measure this first cord. The base cord is going to be one. We need 3 cords, okay, 190 centimeter and 230 centimeters. So this mat is a foot long, so that is a 30 centimeter. So 90 centimeter would be this, 3 measures of this. Okay, and then I'm gonna snip that off. Okay, that's one, and then I'm gonna take the same. Okay, and I'm gonna measure 130 centimeter here. So it's about, say, this one is 90, and then 120, and then 10 more centimeters over here. Yep, that's it. I'm gonna snip that off. I'm done with the purple color. So now I will take the pink. Pink also you need 130 centimeter. So I'm just gonna snip that off right here. Then we have our cords ready, and you can actually do this in multiple ways. You can use your macrame board, you can use your knotty do-it-all, whichever you have available, you can use that. So there is a small slit in the back, so if you can slit your cord through that and keep it inside, it will be nice and sturdy and it won't come off. So that's a tip right there. Take my base cord, which is the 90 centimeter cord, okay, and then fold it into half, tie an overhand knot, not here, I would say, not at the end. So take your ruler, measure say 10 centimeters or so. Okay, and then make a knot here. Okay, so there it is. Now I shall take this, shall take my knotty do it all and set this up. We need only one peg to hold this on. Okay, so take the lavender color first, doesn't matter which one you want to take, you can take either of them, fold it into half. This is a 130 centimeter one, and you will get the middle part, put it underneath here and make a square knot. Starting of the square knot, I'm just going to do the Q because I always start. First I will start with just the beads. So here it is. The first is a purple, so I take this cord, the purple one, take the pink underneath and put it up right there. Okay, that's all you need to do. So leave this pink here, take the purple off. The purple is coming on top of the pink here. Here the purple is coming under the pink on the right side, top and underneath. And then you do your Q as if you didn't do anything different. Okay, and then tighten that up. You can also, take this and okay, now you take the pink one from underneath and the pink one from this side, and then go ahead and do a Q. This is all the stitch we are going to do again and again. Take this, it will automatically come up and down. See that, how it comes, and it is going to be spiral one, so it's gonna, your string is gonna twist. Okay, your knot is gonna twist, and your you alternate the colors one by one just by doing one stitch. Normally if you do with one, just one cord on each side, you will do the Q's again and again, so it will start spiraling. So for this also we are trying to do the same. For some reason I took a blue, I don't know why, but let me just see how it looks with this color bead. So if you're adding beads, all you need to do here is, I started a couple of them, I didn't count how many, but it's totally up to you how many you want to do plain and how many you want to do, with the beads. It's totally up to you. Melt this end at an angle. The same I will do for the other one, the purple on the other side. There we go. Then add a seed bead. You can do crystals, you can do gemstones, as long as it fits through the cord. Just add the bead on either side. Okay, drop it down and do the same knot as if there is no difference in whatever you did so far. There we go. It looks very pretty. I'm sure the blue wouldn't look good. For some reason I was thinking that I took a blue cord and then I took the blue matte one. I will go ahead and change my A to Z pink, and I tried it. I really kind of like it. So I'm gonna continue doing that. So I'm doing the same colors, like similar colors, like this one is close to purple, so I'm using the lavender cord for that. This one is pink, so I'm using the pink cord, but you can alternate too, that will look very good too. So so this will twist as long, see how it actually twists the center part as well. Don't worry about that, as long as you get the alternate chords, it should be good. Now is the time to add, see, this chord. So this is how I did the knot. So it's almost now my so you will have to load the beads as and when you go, but you can also load it and then put a knot in the end, and then you can do this knot as well. So drop it down. So we are doing only Q's. If you are starting with a P, just do only the P. So only one part of the square knot we are doing with this. So this will come very pretty. So make sure when you start the next stitch, make sure the previous one is knotted well. If not, tighten that knot up once again, and then continue doing the next one. It's pretty simple, at the same time it's gonna be very pretty. So here we go. The one part that you need to remember is to, when it twists, there is a part wherein you will bring the cords on either side. I will explain it to you guys once I get to that point. It's pretty simple, and you will know for sure if you make a wrong move. You will know that for sure. Okay. See, it automatically twists. If you let it twist and then go, you will know which side you're going. See, this is almost in the center, so it will come and twist like this. So then what you do is take this cord this side and take this cord that side. That's all you're going to do. So for example, it's almost here, so now I bring the left cord to the right and the right cord to the left, and then continue doing my knots. If you make a mistake, you will see there will be a disruption in the pattern that we are making, so you will know for sure and correct it. It's pretty simple, you guys. At the same time, you get to use all your beads. See that? How it's forming the spiral. Just zoom in a bit more for you guys to see. So you can also add here some crystals as well if you want to. The crystals can be random, the crystals can be after a certain number of beads. It's totally up to you. I mean, it's perfectly fine. See that? And then you knot it. Take the next one, add the bead, you're good to go. So Toho has a cylindrical pattern, so it's easy to thread on, and the 0.8 millimeter is my opinion, but you can also use Miyuki if that's what you have. You can use the Chinese brand also. If you use the regular non-branded seed beads, making sure your beads are consistent in size will give you the desired results very nicely. If not, it will be a little bit of difference in the size point of view. But what I would do is, whenever I'm going to pick up a seed bead, I'll make sure if it is big, I'll discard that and use the ones which is almost of the same size. So there we go. I will continue doing this, and I will come back once I am done about say 6 inches worth of this one, and then again I will do some plain as we started with the plain, and then we will finish it off. Okay, see this, it's all already coming in the middle. So what I do is I'll just flip this side and continue my knots. That's all I will do. Right, friends, welcome back. I finished it, and I did 3 knots without any 3 with each color without any beads, because that's how much I did here. I counted it. You can count it with the bumps on the side, as you guys can see. And then I need to put this back in the thing, and again I need to mimic the place that we started. So what I'm going to do here is just focus a little bit more. I'm going to do here is take this, instead of crossing over, I won't cross over. I will do with alternate cards, the pink and the purple. Okay, just like that. And then again the pink and the purple, just like that. It comes overlapping, so probably, yeah, that's okay. Tighten that up. Now what I'm going to do here is pick up these, the knots. The base cord is on the sides. Let's just snip off the knotting cord. I have extra a little bit because I used only the cotton knot in my sample bracelet, wherein I used beads here. It's always good to have a little bit more than less. That's what actually I would suggest, because it's always good to have a little bit more. You cannot add a cord, so you need to melt the ends really nicely so that it's nice and secured. And then what you do is take and put an overhand knot, because we started with an overhand knot on the other side, if you guys notice. So I'm just going to do the same here, but if you want, you can take it off as well. You don't need that knot, but it's up to you. Here I have taken the knot off, so probably I will take the knot off here as well. I mean, we have finished the bracelet almost. All you need to do is the adjusting or the sliding knot, which is done with macrame square knots, right? So that you guys will be familiar by now if you have been watching my videos quite a bit. And also I like to use my tweezer nose pliers. You can also use tweezers, but I feel this tweezer nose pliers to be very comfortable in taking out the knots. While doing this, I loaded beads on my thread, and then I knotted at the end, and then I did do the knots that way instead of adding beads at every other knot. That was a little bit easier. Okay, here we go. Here is our bracelet, and you just take it and since we are doing the adjusting knot, take all 4 cords, let them come side by side, and then tuck them in here. Okay, just like that. Now, since we have leftovers, let me see how much this is. This is about say 8 inch, which is perfect for the sliding knot. 8-inch piece is more than enough. You can do the sliding knot here. And then over here, since I didn't use any beads here to knot this, I utilized the complete knotting cord. There was not much left at all. But this one, I think couple of inches, like 2 inches or so was left. I cut that short, the base cord. But the knotting cords, if you take the 130 centimeter, you can do a 7-inch to 7.5-inch wrist bracelet without any problems. But if you're doing with beads, I would say 8 inches less would be what, 122 centimeters. So that's up to you. So this is 8-inch. So I'm going to take it, put it underneath, start with my Q. Pick a side, Q or P, and always start with that. That way it'll be nice. And you know for sure that's what you will always start with. It's easier to comprehend that way. So don't do this very tight because it has to slide freely. So you don't have to make it very tight. I really love this bracelet, the way it turned out to be. The Chinese knotting cord is a blessing. I used another cord for a similar project, and that project has been sitting on my tray for quite some time because it was really difficult to handle because the cord was very thin and whatnot. The Chinese knotting cord, it's easy to knot with, and also it's very convenient. You can melt it. Adding beads is also not a big deal, only if the whole of the beads is big enough. I remember using 11 seed beads for the small cord, but the 8 works perfectly fine and it looks very pretty. This is easy to make and it looks like kumuhimo or something like that, right? Or braided bracelet or stuff like that. So it is very pretty, and you won't even nobody will guess it is just square knot that we have been doing this with, and it has that spiraling effect. Pretty good. So I think I can do one more knot, right? So this is all left, probably 8 inches, but that's okay. I save this all the time and utilize for my future projects, or if I'm trying something new or so. I like to use the small cords and figure out if it fits or not. So make sure you leave a short tail so that you take it. Okay, melt this and press it to the side. That way the sliding part will not get affected by this. So that's good. Then these two cords. Okay, so this side I will take care of this side first. So you can take this, melt the ends together. I don't think so it will accommodate 2 cords, but why can't we try, right? Oh, there it is. 1 cord automatically came off. So all you can do is you can take couple of seed beads. And tie an overhand knot. But wait, I just want this to be, not 2 cords but 1 cord. For some reason sometimes if you don't melt properly, the beads won't go through. So you can knot it separately, or my case I feel comfortable with 1 cord sticking out for me to pull rather than 2 cords on each side. And this much is enough. Don't make this long, sometimes it becomes difficult. So I like this. If you don't like it, then you can do that separately, but I'm fine with it. So here also what I will do is I just don't want it to be very long. This much is good enough, so I cut it at this point. You have some 6 inches or so to work with, probably an adjusting knot in the future for any other project. Let me try. Tie an overhand knot. Oh no, I'm gonna tie a knot with both the cords. There we go. Take your pliers. I didn't get the other cord in. I like this lavender color a lot. It's very pretty. So as this pink seed beads is my favorite color actually. I have a couple of tubes, small tubes, but I do have a couple of them in my stash, and I really like that color a lot. The matte and a little bit of, the color wise, it's very pretty. So actually it looks pretty when the strands are separated and knotted, but I prefer to have one single knot, so that's why I did this. Just melt it and give it a, you can also do it with your lighter because sometimes it might burn. So this is how the bracelet looks like. As you guys can see, we started with a couple of plain stitches and then went on with beads, and this is without any beads. Both looks pretty, and I focused on a brighter color combination because the cord is only the attraction in this bracelet, whereas this one it is not that way. So I hope you guys like this this video, and it's so flexible. You guys can see how flexible the bracelet is, and it is beaded, so I really like this effect. You can try with different color combinations if you want to. If you use a bigger bead, the structure might look a little bit different, but this is pretty. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos a couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. And one more thing, don't forget to check out the link for the cords. It's a 28 pack, 28 color spools of this Chinese knotting cord, 0.8 millimeter from Beebeecraft, and there is also a coupon code AISHU10, AISHU10, for a 10% off your entire purchase. Please do click on the link below and purchase if you're deciding to purchase it. That would actually benefit me. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.